Well, it seems like Zuma has lost the case with the IEC with regards to him being part of parliament. A lot of people have been waiting for this moment. Zuma has been winning cases, with regards to all of the challenges that he's been facing regarding challenging, the ANC and whatever is being thrown at him. He's been able to come out on top, but unfortunately, this time he did not come correct because right now his plan, like he won't be able to sit in parliament, meaning that in parliament, he and his MK party will not be able, like he won't be able to, Mabati, like this parliament, he won't be in a car going to, or whatever. He won't be traveling. He will be missing out. He'll be missing out on the whole thing. He won't have a seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so sure about his party. I'm sure his party, they can, we can have people there. But the fact that he won't be there, yeah, it's such a downfall when it comes to whatever he's trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what is gonna happen. But right now, it's just a show of a lot of people, who are disgusted by Zuma's actions are more like myself. I'm happy about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about it because I'm just tired of Zuma and his greed and everything that he's doing. It's very greedy, very, very greedy. Man, the guy must just relax, must sit down, mind his business. He's done enough damage, in the country. He's done enough damage. He's done a lot, he must just sit down and let us process his presidency, because there is some good that he did, but we can't process it if he keeps being in our face and always in our face and just going up and down. The man is an old man, but he's going up and down court cases. This, like, he's always causing trouble. You know what I'm saying? So for me as a South African, I feel like it's just tiring. It's just tiring. And how can you go from one president, and then get another president and then say, no, we want to go back to the president? I don't think it will work out. If it didn't work out before, it means it can't work out now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like about Donald Trump there. Donald Trump in the States, I don't think it can work out, because when the guy left, a lot of bad things happened, masks and COVID. It was mismanaged by Trump and his administration. It was mismanaged out in the States, and it's like also Thabo Mbeki, the whole thing with the HIV, the antiretroviral, what they call the ARVs, his mistake there. You can't reverse that one. You know what I'm saying? So when people judge you for your mistakes, you must just accept and just let us take the good, And Thabo Mbeki, he has stepped down and he has played his part as an ex-president, but he never came to the forefront. I don't know if but it hasn't gone that viral where he goes and says, he defends his mistake, You don't. So when it comes to Zuma, old man must sit down. And the fact that if he's doing this to preserve political, involvement of his children into the politics of South Africa, by doing this party, it's very unfair. It's very unfair to do this. It's a silver platter being handed, silver plate being handed, to his daughter and his son, because his son was denied with his Game Changers party, to compete nationally, I believe. So if this is a ploy to get his children in and everything, I think like that's what it's gonna end up as, I feel like that's what it's gonna end up as him doing it for his children, but it's very, very corrupt, it's very, very wrong. It's very wrong, what he's doing. And I really hope that things can be done in a much different way. I feel like the pandemic that is Zuma is behind us. It's behind us for real, and yeah, man, the man cannot just do as he pleases. He cannot just do as he pleases. We need to have order. We do not need disorder. For me, Zuma is disorder. You know what I'm saying? We need order. We need better movement. You know what I'm saying? So better movement, better management, better situation that is more dignified, more representative of our democracy, more representative of how far we've come. We do not need anarchy. We do not need, even after that looting situation in South Africa, I don't ever remember Zuma ever addressing it. I get it, he was in jail and all that and whatever, but afterwards, I don't remember him saying, guys, do not do this thing, let's do things the right way. No, he never addressed it. You know what I'm saying? To show you that what is he enabling? What is Zuma enabling? If someone really loves South Africa and the order and the peace in South Africa, one would not allow such things to happen and would not address his people. It means you're allowing your people to move with this barbaric anarchy mindset, kingship mindset rather than a presidential. Because even if you can look at countries like especially Britain, England, you look at it, it's a kingship. Yes, it's a royalty, but they have a system, a governmental system of the prime minister and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we always need to respect the papers, man, the policy of the country. We always need to be presidential. That's how you maintain a country. That's how you make a country. Even if you can look at the states, you know what I'm saying? America, United States, this thing, they pride themselves in the patriotism of their own country. They speak against foul behavior. It's good to have a radical leader or someone who is chasing this and that and doing speaking truth. It's very good, but that truthful person also needs to be very humble in terms of like diplomatic. You need to be diplomatic. You need to be able to be a diplomat, be someone that respects, the Constitution. You cannot just be out here the way you used to do as a president, shuffling candidates, shuffling people around. Whenever you think like you're not, instead of fixing yourself, you're just shuffling people around. You're threatening people by shuffling them around and creating unstable place. You know what I'm saying? So it's bad. We can't be presidential when it suits us and not be presidential when it doesn't suit us. And we need to be presidential always. Yes, there's a time to fight, but we need to remain presidential. We need to push for our people, their mind to be calm, to be in a place where it's presidential. It's of a building thing. It's of following the rules. We can break the rules, we can bend the rules, but every time we do that, when we push the envelope, we need to come back to maybe we can grow our thing accordingly, but we always need to. We can't be just mindless beasts and creatures. No, we need to be presidential. We need to be well-renowned. We need to create a pride for our people. You know what I'm saying? So Zuma, to me, is someone who's just doing as he pleases. He just does as he pleases without respect for anything. It's just like, just someone who's just pouncing around. The man cannot stand to just sit back and just think he behaves as he is, someone who did not do the work and now cannot stand that the attention is off of him, and now he just wants to criticize what's here. Why can't he criticize what he did in his time and what he failed to do? You know what I'm saying? And then you just come and just criticize Ramaphosa's presidency just because of load shedding. Come on, guys. This load shedding thing, you guys are making it too big than it is. Load shedding is not a problem. It's not a big problem. It's not a big problem because it's something that they are fixing. They are working on it. And you know what I'm saying? They are working on load shedding. Everything that we're complaining about, they're working on it. They're telling you this is the progress. We have hired a minister. We've hired this. We're working on it. President Ramaphosa did say that ANC is going through a process of cleansing. They are cleansing themselves. They are renewing themselves. There was a lot of corruption. There was a lot of things that were just going wrong. Still going wrong, but there's a cleansing. There's some big fish are being spilled out of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So for us to complain because of load shedding and make it this huge thing that now we must remove the ANC completely, and also this unemployment rate, I get it, it's a big problem, but it's not that big problem to that state where now we must just throw in the towel and just put in some leader who has no experience. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put a leader that has no experience. The ANC has not failed to that extent. Maybe if the ANC can fail to a point of clear vote rigging, violence for freedom of speech, oppressive thing, that's when we can vote out the ANC. But right now the ANC is still taking people to school, NSFAS, it's still, now putting out grants, it's still, it's still moving for its people. It's just minor problems. That can be big problems over time if not dealt with. But I feel like they can be dealt with. And I feel like we as South Africans need to appreciate what we have and be more patient. You know what I'm saying? Everything will come together. We cannot have people who have had their chance. Zuma had his chance. For real. He's even taken away the light from Malema right now. Malema was coming with ideas and all that, but he's just all over the place with himself. But it was at least something to consider, something to give the ANC a push. Ideas that could work in the future, even though they couldn't work now. But now we have to deal with the old man here, riling up people to be mindless. People are just mindlessly supporting Zuma. That's because it's they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, your boy Just King Zere. Shout out to the IEC for showing that South Africa has a strong law. Shout out to the Concord for showing that South Africa has a strong law that is very good and that has a long arm, and no one is bigger than the law. It's your boy Just King Zere signing out.